chef owner of Chestnut restaurant, and we are demoing one of our 4 U-Cook kits. What this is this is a shrimp fettuccine, and it's really simple and elegant and pretty. So basically this is a 2-pan operation. You start out with the tomatoes and basil and some butter. Normally we wouldn't supply you with butter, but there's so much butter on this recipe that we felt we needed to. A lot of times we assume you have certain things in your own kitchen at home, but in this case we made an exception. This comes with minced garlic, which also goes into this tomato basil mixture, heavy cream, Parmesan, and the really fun part is we got this homemade fettuccine that we make at the restaurant. So we're going to crank up this stove here, and this is really a quick dinner. If you get this kit, you literally have to give yourself about 20 minutes to get dinner on the table, which is really, in my opinion, kind of fun. I'm going to throw that in there, and basically you're going to cook the tomato until it actually starts to melt. And this is where you add the garlic. If you notice, I don't add garlic oftentimes like at the beginning. A lot of people add garlic right at the beginning, and I think that makes the garlic bitter. So that's why I do it that way. I add it just as I add all this. So we're just going to let that simmer together, and what's going to happen is the tomatoes will start to break down as the butter cooks. You want to take a little bit of salt and pepper mixture so it's nicely seasoned. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let this start, and then we're literally just going to add the shrimp in there and simmer the shrimp in the tomato mixture and serve it. There's one thing that we didn't add to this particular preparation, and that is this little guy here, crushed red pepper. If you like things spicy, add this. It's really appropriate, and since I do, just going to add a little crushed red pepper in there, and this is going to give it a little bit more zing. Where I come from, it's the difference between marinara and fra diavolo, and fra diavolo refers to the devil because that's spicy. So anyway, so this gets to starting, and it's going to start melting. In the meantime, over here in this pan, I'm going to get the heavy cream up to 10. And once again, you know, we can't assume that you're going to have heavy cream in your house, so we included this. If it were milk, we'd probably make you buy it ahead of time. But hopefully you guys will be able to see these videos ahead of time, and you'll be able to really make sense of the items. Now if you look at this, the tomatoes are starting to break down. So once the tomatoes start to break down, another minute or so, and if you like to, you don't have to cook under high heat all the time. You can turn it down a teeny bit. In this case, it's good. Get it to about a medium heat. In the meantime, this guy here is getting nice and hot. And you can see the sizzle starting. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our fettuccine and put 2 orders in there. Now a lot of people would say, why don't you dip the fettuccine in water to reheat it? And to that I answer, I want it to be kind of rich and goopy. Now I'm ready for the shrimp, and the shrimp just goes in like this. I mean, it's as simple as that, guys. Really a nice, simple item. So you can do this in a bowl like this, which is what we'll probably do today. So it's actually kind of a pasta item with shrimp. Or if you'd like to, you can also plate it just regular on a plate. So it's up to you, but I like the bowl with myself. So that's what I'm going to do this time. And you want to move these shrimp around. And then the pasta, literally just reheat it in this. It's kind of like a poor man's fettuccine alfredo. Add the Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to save a little Parmesan cheese just for garnish. You just want to cook the shrimp very lightly. Fettuccine is ready to go. You just hold that off. Shrimp is really close. And I don't really like to cook shrimp very much. I cook it as little as I can get away with. So what I do for this is just take it and twist it around to the back of the plate. Lay that out like so. So you're getting a nice kind of look back there. What I like to do is just sort of start shingling them like so. And this is really the difference in plating. You can just throw this on here and it'll certainly taste as good, but it won't look as nice. Just put your tomato mixture right over top like so. And that's it. Shrimp Fettuccine You Cook Kit from Chestnut.